Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo February 9, 2022. You probably have a knack for listening to other people and noticing and they're in need of a little help or a shoulder to cry on. Today may be an excellent time for you to do one of the things you do best: help another person out. Consider going the extra mile by comforting those around you that are in need. Show your extraordinary ability to care and be a true friend. Making someone smile again can make a huge difference to that person. Today your charms will be heightened. You will find yourself the center of attention in any social setting. Your poetic, creative manner and your flirtatious style should attract lots of interest. If you're hoping to meet somebody special, today you could find lots of opportunities. Keep a pen and paper handy to write down those important phone numbers. You might meet several people you can call up for a future date. A talent for interior decoration, which you may or may not have been aware of in the past, might spur you on to considering doing some work on your home. You'll probably consider a lot of different options and make long lists of possibilities. Discussions with friends and family members can bring new ideas to mind, and you might want to take a chance and try something a little different. Go to it and have fun. This is a good day to focus on money issues. Maybe you will be thinking about doing some personal investing. If you follow the stock market, you might decide to purchase some new stocks or commodities. You'll be eager to spot trends and analyze financial movements. You have a natural gift for making money, so trust your instincts. This could be a great time to get your fortunes rolling. Mercury will give you good intuition and a very good sense of diplomacy. Thus you will settle a delicate family problem and save the disturbed harmony of the home for a time. Very bright and lively social life. You may even start to play an important role in your community. An important and perhaps even socially decisive meeting for some natives today. If you're looking for love, go for it today. Even if you have nobody in mind, you can find someone who gets you purring if you look. Then you just need to step up and say, hey. Do not be impatient, you would be wasting your time wanting to skip ahead. Unexpected setbacks might have you a little depressed and somewhat worried. Don't worry, all will be well. Think of this as a challenge to be overcome. Your natural practicality and efficiency will see you through it. Someone is not being totally honest with you. Encourage people around you to open up and communicate a little. What they say may not be all that pleasant, but at least you'll be better able to assess the situation. You've got nothing to be afraid of today, and no time to lose. There is a certainty about your dreams that you should lock into and capitalize on. Be bold in your actions. There is no need for hesitation. Lead the charge, and go wherever you need to. Your bold spirit will draw admirers to you. You will find yourself in exciting new realms of life. Productivity is a key word for a day like this. Whether you have a full load in the office or at home, you can expect to lighten this considerably with the essence this day brings. In fact, you may discover that once you get going, you'll be able to get things accomplished quickly and efficiently. Make the most of this energy. Roll up your sleeves and have at it. You're sure to enjoy the satisfaction you'll feel at the end of a productive day. 2 weeks after Mercury retrograde back out of your career sector, he is not only back in direct motion but is just 7 days away from returning. This buys you time before there is a need to get your head back in the game and start making choices, decisions and plans, and to process both a new moon and the Sun and Saturn's alignment here last week. Mercury will return to find options that weren't there when he left 2 weeks ago, but options you are still in the process of unpacking. While the moon won't cross the lunar nodes until just before leaving Taurus tomorrow, already this is making any balance issues between your personal and relationship needs more transparent, and the timing couldn't be better. In her last full day in Taurus, Ceres' mission to better understand your personal needs and priorities is also making your relationship needs and priorities more transparent as well. Your tarot reading for today. The Hierophant, the Hermit and the World. The cards show a sudden change in your life, which is expected during the month of February. It will be both abrupt and happy. There is no doubt its impact will be largest on the emotional level. It could spell the end of a situation that does not satisfy you, to start a new cycle in which you will feel better. It is highly probable that a man you already know will be the main vector of this change. This man could trigger something important. He will act and he will approach you, you won't have to do anything. However, you will have to avoid this man destroying relationships you already have, and let this relationship evolve in a separate part of your life, so that you can decide about it. The third card indicates his intentions are positive, they are also very friendly and cordial. Does he want more than friendship? It is not certain at this stage. Only the future of your relationship will tell. Your behavior to him will define what happens in the future. It is you who dictates the rules, and you are the center of everything. Tell him what you really believe and think about your feelings. You also need to consider what you have planned for your life. You know, it's never easy to get ahead in life, but don't forget this quote from Albert Einstein: life is like riding a bicycle, to keep your balance you must keep moving. Do you understand what the quote means? This draw invites you to think about it. It's up to you to act. The moon glides into the sign of Capricorn today, making it a reflective time to assess life and make decisions about the best way to move forward. Uranus, retrograde in Taurus, and the healing centaur Chiron, retrograde in Aries, connect with the moon, which creates an intuitive perspective giving us the opportunity to implement growth and change in our lives. In order to get started on your path, it's important to take steps to heal from past trauma. The caveat is that this might be uncomfortable and awkward, especially given the Chiron retrograde is making a tense and fraught aspect with the Capricorn moon. Some emotions will be triggered from this lunar energy, making us want to run away and hide. Instead of ignoring or avoiding problems, it's imperative that you deal with them head-on. Then you can take action to mend past emotional upsets, disappointments, and heartaches. Uranus retrograde gives us a chance to take a different approach in such matters, which is very helpful and useful. Our old emotional reactions will no longer benefit or suit us, giving us the opportunity to find new emotional responses and understanding. Open your heart and mind to fresh and novel approaches to transcend to a higher vibration and way of thinking. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon enters Capricorn, ending its void of course that began last night. Over the next 2 days, as the moon waxes, we should expect some stabilization of eclipse energies. This doesn't mean that events won't continue to occur that shift our trajectory or force us to evolve our way of thinking. But under the Capricorn moon, we have an instinctive way of putting one foot in front of the other without stumbling into overwhelm. Patience and persistence will see us through our struggles if we refuse to let fear interrupt our progress.